Hey guys, wow, been a long day. It's like 4 o'clock now, I think. I've been working on the garage. Yeah, my day started out, fun. Put it that way, fun. 5:30, get up, come out, go take my wife to work at 6:30, and let me turn it around. And we wake up to a flat tire. So, it's at the shop now, getting a new stem put in it. Somehow the stem broke off of it. So yeah, so my wife had to get a ride to work. So, it's like 60 degrees today. So, found me a pallet. I got that one over there. So I put some stuff there, got some stuff here. That's scrap. That's insulation. That's our old carpet cleaner thingamajigger. But yeah, it's all cleared out except for the shelves. I'm about to go and get my drill here, start taking all these apart. I gotta fix the plastic up there, get this plastic here off, get my Jesus down, get the lizard down, get all this paneling I put up and flooring stuff on there down, get that off there, get my hooks, make sure the walls are all clean, and then we'll be ready for, I gotta get this stuff here all off here. We'll be ready for installation, and then sweep the heck out of the floor. Yeah, it's a mess. It's nothing but dirt and dust, and that's exactly what I was tired of. I mean, like this kind of stuff down here. Yeah, it just disgusting. And it all collects because when I start sanding and doing that, and then the wind blows, everything just gets filthy. So I want it to be nice and clean after this. So that's why the drywall is going up. The floor will get painted, or whatever I'm going to do to it. But everything will be cleanable and stay clean, much cleaner, because everything's going to be organized. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys. I got a scrap pile going wherever I have to over here, and then clear all that out, insulate, drywall. And by then, it should be in the 60s, 50s to 60s, where I can start mudding everything. I came up with a new thing for the ceiling, so that won't, we're not going to drywall it, because I found a cheaper way to do it. So yeah, we're going to pour all that stuff down. That'll be the last thing. We're going to get the walls done. Then if we have to wait for mudding, we're going to do the ceiling and get that all enclosed in. You guys will see what that is. So I got to get some measurements on that yet today before I go in. Get all my measurements here. That's why I wanted everything out of my way, so I could start getting measurements, get them wrote down, so I know what I'm getting, how much of everything, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so here. So guys, I hope you appreciate them. I hope you like them. It's going to be cool to see once I get done. And you guys get to see me go back and put it all back together, which is going to be the cool part. Right now it's the messy stuff. Get my glove out of the way. So yeah, I just want to keep you guys up with different portions of it, how it goes. And once I get all this cleared out, I'll bring the camera back out and I'll show you guys eventually. We're going to have it all set up here for you guys who are just watching me hang out and do my thing. So yeah, for now, peace. Hey guys, yes, no more fog. It's a sunny day project. It's a gorgeous day. It's 61, 62 degrees out. I worked out here yesterday in the garage. We had a small change of plans. The pile's gone, as you guys seen in the beginning of the video. Had this all cleared out. Well, the temperature outside keeps fluctuating. Like this weekend, we're supposed to go back down to 45 and 50. So, remember this room? My paint room? I had all the stuff in here. Now it's all over here. Yeah, I threw away quite a few garbage bags though of stuff. Yeah. And this is the rest of the mess. But the project ended up turning into is I can insulate this and drywall this, put a door on here, and heat this room up a lot faster than I can do all of this. So like I said, I have a bunch of projects I need to get done. Start getting work done. Sorry, guys. So, what I got to do is, I went and got my insulation yesterday. I went to Menards, got my insulation. I came in here Monday. It was halfway decent. It was like 55, 60 almost. So I came in, ripped all the paneling down. That's what this garbage was. It was just an old piece of paneling that I had put up in here to give me some walls. When I came here, this is how the walls looked. So I turned it into a paint room. I just took whatever pieces of stuff that I had laying around, had collected, and put up. Like I had this big piece of plywood here. But that's just gonna get, that's where my name was. I'm trying to get the letters off. I gotta get my little scraper. So this was just gonna be my board. When I painted, I had a big mirror there. So when I recorded, you've seen everything in the mirror and blah, blah, blah. So now, I went and ripped all that out. Cleaned up the nails. I gotta do the ceiling next. We gotta rip the light out. But right now, my concern is getting this. I got 2 layers of clothes on, guys. Yeah, and it's going on 63. We're supposed to get like 70 today. So it's like 11 o'clock and I want to get this done and get out all this. But I got to have 2 layers on because of that. I don't want all that stuff all over me and be itching for the next week. So I got my mask, got my glasses, got my hoodie, got my gloves over there. And we're going to go ahead and take all that, get it insulated. Then I'm going to run up to Lowe's and go get my drywall for this room, which is 5 sheets. That's going to seal this room up, and then I just have to build a door here, which I have to frame in. Let me turn you guys around. Okay, yeah. So we got to build a door in here. I'm going to build my own door because I got this film I found. Film, F-I-L-M. It's on a roll. You'll get to see it. It's not see-through, but it is I can luminesce. When the light's on there, it'll light through this side. So I have a little idea to go on the door. Yeah. So we're gonna do the door. I'm gonna build the door, cover it in that, just spray glue it on for now. It'll basically seal the room up. So this way, when I put a heater in there, within an hour, it should be 70-some degrees in there. Put you guys in this stand. And we're gonna get the insulation up, and then we're gonna get the drywall, bring that back, get that up. I want this all drywall today. I got till 5 o'clock, so I got like 5 hours to go get drywall, get it back here, get it up before my wife gets off work. And I want to have this all done. And then tomorrow I'm gonna build my door, get that sealed up, and then come out here with the heater and test it. Oh, and I have the stuff for the ceiling I'm gonna be grabbing today too, the foil wrap stuff. So you guys will get to see that. My decision was, that's $16 a roll. So $16 for a roll, plus $20 for drywall. I can do it for $20 for just foam insulation, a foam board with a metallic, you'll see it, covering on it. Which what I'm gonna do is just prime it white, and that'll give me plenty of reflection down. But it's gonna insulate the ceiling and keep the heat in. And it cut down the cost half. So yeah, I'm doing that. Gonna do the same thing out here. Instead of going through and trying to insulate this whole ceiling and then drywall it all by myself with the big sheets, this stuff weighs like a couple ounces for a whole big sheet, which means I can very easily put it up here myself, tack it up, go through, screw it all down, and then paint it white, and I'll have a nice bright white ceiling. So yeah, this here was just plastic I'd put up before to keep the room warm. This room was pretty warm. I mean, I could run a heater in there and keep it pretty warm for quite a while. So yeah, let's do this. Alright guys, how we doing? Yeah, a few things have changed since you were here last. We got some drywall up. Yeah. She's drywalled all the way around. I need to get one more piece for here. But that is sealed up underneath there so I can get my door up and stuff. But I gotta get this down. We're getting ready to do the ceiling, get the light down. I got the foam board out here. Here's the board I was gonna tell you guys. I told you guys I was gonna get. Just a 1/2 inch foam insulated metal on the back. But we're gonna put this side down, the white. So I have a nice white ceiling. I found some of these at Lowe's. Actually, I went to a friend to get some chalk paint. It's a friend of the family of my boss's. If you go back and watch one of my old videos, her name was Michelle, and she did chalk paint. And she was an amazing lady, but she passed away from cancer, and I did a whole video of her and some chalk paint, which I'll put up in one of my paint videos for you guys. I'll be using some out here on some furniture, and you guys will get to see it again, but here's a big warehouse full of stuff, and we went over there to look at some and get some chalk paint and stuff anyhow, by the way, and he was using these. He had to use these, I should say, for his ceiling. He has a warehouse, and it just stores everything in there. So, I was trying to figure out what to use for this foam. I mean, you can't put a drywall screw in it. I would have had run trim pieces down it for the rafters, you know what I'm saying, to staple it up there, screw it up there. Well, when I was over at his place, I happened to notice he had the same ceiling, and I'm like, where'd you get them? They're just roofing nails with the rubber or the plastic tips on them. Cool. So, that was not that bad. That'll probably do this room and majority of that out there for $10. So, yeah. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. It's like 35 degrees. I finally gave up on the stupid weather. I'm done with the weather. The reason you guys didn't get to see all the drywall is, as you see, I had to cut them all in frickin' half to get them that stupid band. Dodge. Yeah. Then I did that, bring it in. I'm just going to mud that piece up in there. I got extra mudding out of it. No big deal for me. I don't mind it. We're going to spray glue the seams anyhow, or spray fiberglass across the seams with some glue, and that'll help reinforce those so they won't flex. But it's a freaking paint room, guys. You know what I mean? This ain't Taj Mahal. So yeah. So right now I'm just getting ready. I just came out. Thought I'd show you guys what it looked like. We got some wood for our door, but I didn't get enough 2x4s I had to frame in a jamb here of some kind to put my door in. Well, I ended up having to use an extra board here that I wasn't planning on. I forgot to put my seam in, because when I built this wall, it was just plywood. Well, it wasn't 48 on line, so yeah, I mean, that's what I had to do. So, in that process, I had to cut some different pieces here, which meant these, and these being cut the way they were in half was not going to cover a whole piece here or line up, which means more studs, blah, 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 and I got this piece of plywood. So instead of messing with all that, I had to get 5 sheets, 10 sheets for out here. I'm just going to grab that piece when I get this side, because I'll get these 5 first, 5 or 6, and then I'll get the same for this side. So I'll grab that piece when I do this here. I got the insulation already right here. So once I get this sealed up, the thing is I'm doing is I got like a 60-degree day and like 2 or 3 50-degree days coming. So the point is to get this all sealed up, all ready to go. I'm just going to throw plastic. I just bought some plastic. I'm going to put that up there for now. Get my foam up there. I bought me a cool light for up there at Ollie's today. I gotta get that down. I want to get everything ready, so come Monday when it's 60 degrees, I can come in here, throw a heater in here, and start mudding. This way the mudding will be done in here. And then it'll be ready for spray knockdown by next week to get the next warmest day. Then I'll have my lighting up. I'll have everything ready. Everything will be taped off. It'll be all mudded, and I'll be ready for spray knockdown then. But I want to do is, I want to get this drywalled and insulated and mudded. So when I decide to spray this, I can come right out here and spray this. I'll do that side all separately because that's going to be my very last piece to just spray knockdown on. It's just going to be one strip. So that's not going to be a big deal. This here's a lot more because I'm going to start there. That there up there might just get painted white. I don't know yet how we're going to do that. I got to make sure about sealing the door and blah, blah. So yeah, you see it's a little windy today. It's chilly. I got my Carhartt and stuff on. So once we get this all insulated, drywalled, mudded, then we'll come through and shoot it all with the knockdown. And then it's done, good to go. Then I can paint. As long as it's over 50 degrees, I can come in here and paint, run the heater, and we're good to go. So we're getting there, guys. Yeah, like I said, I'm tired of waiting on this stupid spring. Even though it's here, it's not here, you know? I mean, if you live up north here or anywhere, I guess, some places are getting snow, a whole 9 yards. We're not getting snow. We've been lucky enough for that. But it just freaking won't warm up. You get them teasy days. A 60, and then 25. Then a 60, then a 35. Yeah, I'm just, oh, Lord. So, like I said, I get this up, get my door up. I can turn it, seal this room up, put my heater, plug my heater in here, and start warming this room up. Then I'll work from here from that point on. I have a nice, warm room to work in. Once I get it all textured and everything, then I can put my tables back up. We're just going to keep this crappy carpet for now. It's Berber, so this stuff will probably outlive me. I mean, honestly, it's hard carpet to kill. Unless you really burn it or melt it or do something like that to it, Berber lasts like freaking forever. So there's foam insulation underneath this, so that's why I'm keeping it too. I did put a layer of insulation underneath this when I laid it here for the sponginess, for the softness, you know what I mean, so I could stand in here. So that's actually going to help keep this room warm. So yeah, guys, I'm getting chilled from not moving, so let me get moving here. I'll bring you guys back once I get the ceiling done and show you what it looks like. This light's getting taken out. I have another one somewhere around here. I showed you guys in the other video. That strip light. But I may do a couple on the corners. I want full light so I'm not having shadows. So once this light goes out, later on we're going to get some other lighting. I may go with a couple of them. Those are 10,000 watts. That's what's going to go in here for now, but I just found this cheap one. In fact, I think I left it in the house. I did. So I got to go get that, put that in here. It's just a little LED spotlight. So I'm going to put that in here. I can adjust it for now, and then I can rip this out, kill the power, turn this off, get this out, put my foam board up, tack it up, get it all taped and seamed. And then tomorrow's Sunday, so I'm going to take the day off and do some painting tomorrow. So you guys will get to see some painting videos coming up for all those who love my painting. And thank you guys. Oh my gosh. 500 people, guys. Only took me 5 years, but I did it. Yes. So I'll probably have an intro to this for that of some kind. Just thanking everybody. 500, finally, I've done it. My goal was 1,000, but hey, you know, I get what I get. You have to work harder to get those, and I haven't worked hard enough to deserve it, I believe. So that's why I'm doing this, guys, so I can get some better content and some better stuff for you guys. So yeah, those are the cabinets I used to make right there. Them used to sell so freaking fast, it was unbelievable. I think I used to sell them for like 15, 20 bucks, and it was just a shelf unit. And that's just chalk paint on there with some white sides and a little shelf unit. I used to make them out of the chairs. That's the back of a chair. And I just cut the back off and use them for ornament. And I have a bunch of them over there in that big pile. So yeah, we're gonna get back to making some more of them shelves. They sold on really fast. That one's a little crooked because it was the way it sat for so long. But yeah. So let me get this done, guys, and we'll be back. Peace. Hey guys. Well, we got a little bit done since you've been here last. We got our seams taped. We got our ceiling up. There's that light I was talking about I bought. That was $5. It's a pretty cool light. Does the job. Yeah. The silver you see across the middle is some foil tape. Let me come in here. I just got done spraying this 3M, so it's pretty strong in here. Yeah, that's what I use for my corner bead up there. And then all my seams I went through with the fiberglass tape over there, and fiberglass spray taped them. But this is that foil tape. Yeah, that's what I put up on my seam up there, just to keep the seam sealed. You know what I mean? No bugs, no nothing coming in through the cracks or letting air out or nothing like that. So we're getting pretty sealed up. This wall is going to be the last over here. Once I get that sheet of drywall, then I can do my corner over there. I'm going to get the header done here. I got the 2x4s out there, so I'll be doing that. I got to build my header in there for the door, and then I'll do my door jamb, and yeah. But right now I went through and did all my seams, my corners. Yeah, that's just going to help all these seams so they don't flex for me and cause too much cracking. Like I said, it's a paint room, guys. It really don't matter, but it's just a helpful precaution to not waste it. You know what I mean? It's just going to be helpful in the long run, and I got it, so I figured I'd use it. For now, I'm just gonna let this be. I ran out of corner bead tape. That's like all I got left. I swear I had a big roll, but I think I gave it to my son, because I went out a couple years ago and bought 2 big rolls of it. I had it, and I think my son, when he did his bathroom, I took my big roll over to him to let him use. But I'll grab some more. We got our 45 here to start mudding, but tomorrow I'm gonna do that. I want this tape to fully dry, the full 24 hours. It's pretty much there. My fingers are soaked. I just came in. You can see some. It was like I played in gum. Yeah, it was just gooey mess because I was pulling the seams out and then using my fingers to make sure it was flat and smooth and everything was pushed down. I mean, it's pretty much dry to the touch almost, but I don't want to pull a seam or mess anything up, so we're gonna wait till tomorrow. I may even go grab my corner bead, but I'm thinking I might wait because I got this to do. Corner bead, I gotta do that whole piece there. Seam the top there. Oh, let me come out here. Just so I'm gonna start on now while this is all drying. The fumes are a little strong in there. I had my mask on. I don't know what I did with it. Yeah, my mask over here. That stuff will give you a headache after a while if you're breathing that in so much. But everything is all sealed up pretty much right now. So once I come back, I can mud over the screw holes and then start turning my corners. But I got this all to do here. We gotta get a door jamb up in here. I gotta finish this off coming from here down, and then we're gonna go over and close our door. Makes sense? I mean, it's like 65 out today, guys. 65, yeah, it's gorgeous. So I figured since I got all this insulation here, I can get started on this. But I need to get rid of all this junk here, so I can get up and staple like that up, get everything ready, make sure everything's cleared out of the way, start getting my insulation in. By this weekend, I want to get my drywall to finish this up out here. So then this is all can be mudded, it can be sprayed. Then I'm pretty good to, I seen something, oh, it's a tape, okay. Sorry, I usually get distracted. Once you get this mess, I got this scrapping to do, that's the light that came out of there. I'm just gonna cut all the wires, pull the things out. That's metal will go out to the scrapper guys. I'll keep the wire. But I gotta sort through all this crap here. Figure out what I'm gonna keep, what I'm not. It's either going to the trash out back. I mean, like at the hope chest. Some of it I can move out of the way and put my insulation in. I can get into drywall. These are gonna be full sheets. I'm waiting for my son. That's what I'm doing next weekend. Me and him are gonna go get it in his truck. So I'll have my full actual sheets here. I won't have to worry about any cutting or breaking or anything like that. That's why I'm waiting on this piece, because it's just gonna be a full sheet. Lay it down, screw it up, seam it, boom, done. Same with these. These are gonna be straight sheets, so I have vertical seams to do, and then your screw holes. But that'll save me a lot of work. And then we're gonna do the same thing out here as we did in there with the foam. See how nice and reflective that is? I mean, that's gonna be plenty bright. And then the walls are going to be a light gray or a white, more likely a white. So yeah, this baby should be nice and bright in here with very little light. especially for staining and painting and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So anything I don't want dust on, I'm gonna do it in here. So then we got this to do, and then we can start working on building, you know what I mean? That way I can start getting in here and get some stuff built, get some stuff organized, get my tools organized. Then this pile will all disappear, which will give me more room. Then I can work on that side. By then should be really nice, and I can set stuff outside. Ain't gonna hurt. I found this table a couple weeks ago, but I didn't notice this side over here. It's got a big break in it. I didn't even notice it. I was so happy to see it. It was pouring down rain. That really didn't help either. But yeah, it's broken. So I'm debating. This might be my paint table in there. I need a table to mix my paints on and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about putting that right here to set my paints on. And so, because normally what I do is I work on the table and I work with my project. So I want to separate that to where the project's there. My air tank will be sitting over here. I'll bring the hose in. I can spray, do all that if I need to, when I'm staining. But if I have a small table here, this way my stuff don't get spilled on things. And that's what I'm trying to get to where they're more professional. You know what I mean? Yeah. So my thought is have a little table here with a little bucket that I can pour all my junk stuff in at the end, so I'm not running outside and dumping it in the ground and everything. I can pour in a bottle and then dispose of it. So yeah. Yes. So that might be my table, and I can keep with the drawers in it. We'll keep my little brushes, my funnels, my, you know what I mean? All the little things I use, my filters, stuff that I would use in there. Yeah, so that's next video, or the video after. Yeah, like I said. So I'm gonna get this all cleaned out here. At least get it pulled away or into a pile, sorted. What I'm going to keep in here, what I'm not going to keep. A lot of it came from in there. This stuff here is just scrap wood, but some of this is a Luan. That's no good. See, it's got, yeah, and nails and everything. So it's pretty jacked up, so it'll probably just get junked out back and then get burned. Like this came from Miss Dawn. It's a very old. You open it up and put thread in there for like a sewing lathe, someone who does sewing. But as you see, the whole that's all damaged, so I'm debating what I might do with that. That's something I'm going to work on later for project. My butterflies that I did that got ruined. I did a really jacked up thing because some of you guys didn't see these. I used too thick of wood, and yeah, they were for outside. They had little holders on them like that for you to put a little flower pot. I had little flower pots for them, or lights. You could put a light in it and light them up. So this one and this one are my other two sisters. I got to remake them. I'm just going to take a sheet of Luan and cut that out of a Luan. It'll be thinner, and I can even double it or get something thicker to that extent. And then it'll be one piece. Those are individual boards, 1x4s. And then I sealed it with plaster of Paris and painted it. And it was fine until it got knocked over by my cat and got dropped. So yeah, quit rambling there, buddy. We got a lot of work to do. This is what's left over from in there, which we'll use for pieces for everywhere. Yeah. So there's our insulation. We need to get in the walls, get that done, so we're ready for drywall. And then the mudding gets done. Then we can start spraying in there, spray all the way out to here, paint, and then things can start getting put back. That's my goal. So I can get all this mess out of here. All this stuff here, start sorting it out, moving it where it goes, and then we'll work on it back wall last. So yeah, give me a few minutes and we'll be back.